Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. In today's video we are going to be taking a little look at some products that aren't quite up to everybody's taste. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to try it for myself, I'm going to form my own opinion and I'm going to take you on that journey with me today. So today we're going to be looking at EZ Car Care. I bought 3 products from EZ Car Care. I bought the Subzero Advanced Snow Foam, the Supercharged Highly Concentrated Shampoo, and the Viper Non-Acidic Wheel Cleaner. Following on from the application of all those products and cleaning the car up, I'm then going to be taking a little look at Gyeon Wet Coat. So nothing else to do, but let's just get straight into it. Okay, so in this instance, prior to washing the wheels, what I wanted to do was give the car a quick once over with a pressure washer to get as much of the loose dirt off as possible. Then in my head I was thinking, while I'm doing the wheels, all the water on the bodywork will probably dry off and I'll be able to see what I'm working with in terms of the dirt that's left on the car, to try and give the product the fairest chance at doing its job. So as you can see here, we're just giving the car a quick once over with a pressure washer and then we're going to get on to doing the wheels. So the first product we're going to use today from EZ Car Care is the Viper Non-Acidic Wheel Cleaner. Now what it says on the label is that this is a dilutable product up to 10 to 1. 10 to 1 for general wheel cleaning, or it can be used neat for really dirty wheels. I would say in this instance we probably got in the middle of general dirt and really dirty, so I've diluted this at 5 to 1 in the IK foamer. I've put it on the wheels and I've given it a good amount of time to dwell. And my initial opinion, or my initial impression of this wheel cleaner is that, for starters, it's not a fallout based wheel cleaner, so you don't get that wretched smell from it, and it does a good job. As you can see from the footage here, or down here, we've got a really clean wheel and can you ask for any more than that from a wheel cleaner? I don't really think you can. Okay, so as you can see from the footage here, this is essentially what the car was looking like once it been given the chance to dry in from that initial rinse down. So the next product that we're going to take a look at is the Subzero Advanced Snow Foam. And you're probably immediately looking at this and thinking, I thought Built Hamper was thin. This is much thinner. Now, one of my main issues with this is that there is no dilution ratios or anything. It doesn't tell you a PIR or anything on the label. It says fill up with how to use. So it says fill up with 1 inch of product in your snow foam lance and then top up with water. Now I've got 4 different snow foam lances, and 1 inch in each of those different snow foam lances is a different volume of product. So straight off the bat, I don't like that. I don't like how thin the product is, but as you can see from the footage, it cleans. It's probably more like essentially putting a citrus pre-wash into a snow foam lance and spraying it over the car. That's the kind of feel that I get from it. I don't feel like it's an actual snow foam because it doesn't really foam. It just kind of goes on very, very thinly. The dwell time isn't anything spectacular as well, but again, as you can see from the footage here, it cleans. It does the job that it's designed to do. Now I can't talk about any effect on LSP here because the car that I'm working on has none. We're going to deal with that a little later on. But as for the snow foam, you know what, it actually done its job. I'm not saying it's a fan favourite, it's not going to be, I'm certain, once I'm finished with it, am I going to go and buy another bottle of it? Probably not. But for somebody starting out, for somebody getting into detailing, this could be a good option, because as many people have said, EZ is like the DFS of detailing products. They've always got a sale on, so you're always going to be able to pick up a good amount of products for a really cheap price. Now in the footage at this point, I'm just going round with an all-purpose cleaner and my detailing brush. I've applied a second layer of the snow foam just to give a bit more dwell time, because the car was filthy, and as much as it worked the first time, I just wanted to make sure I was getting as much off the car as possible. And you can see how much crap's come out of the rubbers there. It was pretty disgusting. So, but we've dealt with that now. So the next product from EZ Car Care that we are going to look at is the supercharged, highly concentrated shampoo. Again, in the how to use, there's no dilution. It doesn't tell you, you know, there's no 500, 1000, 1500 to 1. It just says put a capful, one capful in a bucket. So for me, I put 2 capfuls in the bucket, because I like a little bit extra in terms of shampoo. When I'm putting in a 15 to 20 litre bucket and just using such a small amount, I don't feel as if it's enough for me personally. So I put in double what it said here. Now, in terms of the shampoo, again, it created enough suds. It's highly concentrated, it should. I just felt that it was lacking a little bit in slickness. Now, I know in a previous video I said that I find it really hard to judge slickness, but if something's not slick, I can tell. And for me, the suds were there, but the slickness was lacking on this particular product. Okay, so the final product of the day is going to be Gyeon Wet Coat. And what can we say about Gyeon Wet Coat? Now, this is my first time properly using Gyeon Wet Coat, and it's an interesting product. It's the directions basically say shake well, use on a wet surface, rinse immediately with a large amount of water. So it's not exactly telling you what to do. So what do you do when you don't know what to do? You go to YouTube. And when you go to YouTube, how does it tell you to apply Gyeon Wet Coat? There is a lot of ways to apply Gyeon Wet Coat. One, which is going to be a video idea for the future, where I'm going to go around the car and I'm going to apply it all the different ways that all the different people on YouTube tell you to do it, and we're going to see which one's the best. But for today's example, all we're doing is wetting the panel, spraying the wet coat on, giving it a wee second or two, and then rinsing back off again with large amounts of water as per the instructions. Now, for a car that originally had no protection on it, and then just to apply this very quick spray and rinse style of protection, the results are phenomenal. I'm very impressed with this product, and I'm looking forward to testing it further. As you can see, spraying it on the wing here, it got a little bit of runoff from the bonnet, and you can already see it starting to protect the wing. Now, when we do a dedicated wing spray, you'll see the difference in the water behaviour. You see it's kind of sheeting it first from the runoff from the bonnet, and then now that it's had a few spritz and a good rinse off, the water behaviour is phenomenal for a product where you require such little amounts of product on the panel. Again, you'll see it on the doors here. Okay, so we've made it to the end of the video. I hope everybody's made it to the end of the video, and I'm just going to kind of sum up my thoughts on the products that I've used today. Again, this is no review by any means, because it's my first time using EZ products, so I can't really formulate a full opinion on them yet. But my initial impression is that the wheel cleaner, I felt the wheel cleaner was a good wheel cleaner. Again, dilutable up to 10:1, so if you've got light dirting, or it's a maintenance wash, you know, a 10:1 dilution would be absolutely fine for this product. 500ml is going to get you 5 litres worth of usable product. If you only want to use it on maintenance washes. If you're using it on something that's a little bit heavier, 5:1, or if you're using it on something that's absolutely filthy, neat, that's not going to go as far. But the 5:1, even at that, is going to give you 2.5 litres of usable product. So again, that's going to go a long way, and I quite like that. I will use that product again for sure. Next thing up for me is the Subzero Advanced Snow Foam. Again, the product done its job. Was it satisfying to use? That's everybody's own opinion. Personally, I like a thick snow foam. So I mean, Built Hamber's right on the limit for me of using snow foams. Whereas this one I felt was a lot thinner than Built Hamber, but it done the job that it was designed to do. Like I said, I don't know what the effect is like on any LSPs, because I've not used it on a car with an LSP. And the way that things went, so I used it in the MJJC foam cannon. Now when I put an inch of product in the MJJC foam cannon, that equated to 200 millilitres of product. So that's essentially a 5:1 mix ratio for the snow foam. If I'm looking at some of my other snow foam lances, this one in particular, this is the Monster Shine snow foam lance, an inch of product only takes you up to about 150 ml. And then topping up to the 1 litre. So you're always going to get very different results based on what foam cannon you use. If you're somebody who only has one foam cannon, you're always going to get the same result, or you're always going to get the same dilution ratio. So it's, again, my opinion of the product at the moment is that it done its job. You need to use quite a lot of the product to get that inch worth of product. Maybe EZ could look at giving us some direction on dilution ratios, and I don't mean on the website, I mean on the label of the bottle, because let's be honest, if you're out cleaning the car, you're getting ready to go, the last thing you want to be doing is looking up websites to find out what the dilution ratio is. I don't do that. Now, the final product that we used was the supercharged, hyper concentrated shampoo. And going by the directions, using only a capful and almost a full 20 litre bucket, that would be hyper concentrated. I used 2 capfuls, like I said. Plenty of suds from it. That I didn't, personally, for me, I didn't feel the slickness was there. Now, again, the last product that we came to, we spoke quite a bit about it at the end of the video there, was the Gyeon Wet Coat. I was quite blown away by that product. Really enjoyed using it. Hardly used any of it to get round the whole car, and the results were fabulous. So I'm really interested to see what else this product can offer. Like I said in the video, during the video, I've got a plan for that product. I'm going to go around applying it to different panels and different methods and see which one gains the best results, because again, like some of the EZ stuff, I feel it's a bit lacking on the label in terms of the information on how to use it. So a bit more information on the bottle for me would go down a treat. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there, guys and girls. I hope you've enjoyed this one. Please hit that subscribe button, please hit that like button if you like the content, that is. And stay safe, and we'll see you on the next one.